Blame Truth here, and I have a lot I want to get off my chest in this video. You see, Black Ops 6 is around the corner. The reveal trailer is around the corner. We've already discussed how I think XDefiant has forced their hand a little bit. They wanted to kind of get the hype train rolling a little early. And we already have the fanboys saying, we're so back when we haven't even seen fucking gameplay yet. We have not seen gameplay from Black Ops 6 yet. People are already losing their mind. I would rather be hated for speaking the truth than liked for lying to you guys. I will never do that. I will straight up never fucking do that. I am here to say what's on my mind. Don't really care if you like it or dislike it. If you like it, good, high five. If you don't like it, suck my fucking dick. That's what I got to say about that. But look, XDefiant just came out, and I am having a blast. I am 40 hours into playtime on it. I'm pretty much addicted. Like, I feel like this game is almost like a sequel to Black Ops 2. This feels like some sort of actual Call of Duty sequel if you're an old school Call of Duty fan. Like, this feels like an actual sequel to Black Ops 2, and everything from Ghost onwards is just a bad dream. You know, that's what it feels like to me. I don't know. And we're in the preseason. This game's just going to get better and better as they roll out more stuff. I, for one, am looking forward to it. But I'm not here to talk about XDefiant, actually. I'm here to talk about Black Ops 6, and I want to show you guys irrefutable, factual evidence that Black Ops 6 is going to suck. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you want me to say I'm hopeful for it, but no, I'm not. I would rather say pessimistic shit and be right than be optimistic and be wrong, because then I am let down. I would rather be pleasantly surprised, and I'm sorry, but I'm 99% sure this game is going to be a colossal disappointment. Before I get into the evidence here, Exhibit A, Exhibit B, etc., I'm gonna poll you guys. What is the most important thing about a video game? What is it? There's only one right answer. Only one right answer. Pause the video and think about it. Come back. Leave a comment. Okay, you ready? You done? The most important thing about a video game is if you can fucking play it. True or false? Does the game work, and can you play it? Call of Duty is sort of like a pimp my ride vehicle. Someone will bring in a piece of shit, and then they'll add PSPs to it, they'll give it a new paint job, yada yada. But the inner workings of the vehicle are still a giant pile of shit. It's an unreliable mess. That is Call of Duty. You're getting a Pimp My Ride vehicle every single year, but everything under the hood, everything under the shiny new coat of paint, and the PSPs in the rims, and the popcorn machine in the floorboard, and the pocket pussy underneath the steering wheel, everything other than that is garbage, and it's been garbage, and it's been getting worse every single year since 2019. Tell me when I am telling lies. Tell me when I'm telling lies there. Someone, please. Am I wrong there? I'm not. Let's get into the evidence, though. This stuff is going to be an issue in Black Ops 6, just like it's an issue now, and just like it has been an issue for the past couple years. Help with the black screen, says this person on Reddit. Anyone else having this issue trying to get on COD? So many people are having issues where they can't log on to the game. Let's check out this comment here. Engine Owning made their cheats free after the lawsuit. 72,000 known cheaters from one provider, plus free cheats, plus Cronus cheats, plus who knows how many other cheat providers out there equals cheater in every lobby. The anti-cheat system doesn't do much either. There are many players cheating and they don't stop them. The game is fun, but that ruins it a lot. I disagree with the game being fun, but anyway. Let's hope they fix that and it doesn't happen like in other games where the majority in the room are cheaters. This person says there are so many cheaters. What is happening that there are so many posts about cheats? Are there so many cheaters, or is it that none of them know how to play? Bilbo says if you watch Teep every day, he plays ranked Warzone every day, if not every couple of games, they run into cheaters. This person says, what the fuck is with the servers currently? This person says, game won't load after update. This person says, this game is a nightmare. These are in sequential order on the Reddit. I'm not digging for them. They're talking about the high ping on the crappy servers. They're talking about the game not working after the update. They're talking about, again, bad ping because this guy's playing with a friend who's on the opposite side of America. These servers are garbage. I turned my packet loss indicator on and my games yesterday were all 7 to 20% packet loss. I think the other update they released, the same thing happened. Packet loss then was around 20 to 30% every single game. I think they fucked the servers up again. Do you read anything here in this channel? COD Warzone, I mean. People are complaining since ever, but even for me, since patch S4, I can't play it anymore without latency jumping from 10 to 800 and packet loss between 5 to 35%. Uninstalling the game helped me a lot. My game never shows packet loss or high ping. I mean, it does very rarely, but it's usually an issue on my end with my internet. 99% of the time, I have perfect ping and no packet loss, yet I still get rubber banding. Me personally, I get packet burst. Packet burst. I went back and played MW3 like 3 weeks ago, a month ago for the channel. It felt like I was playing with an invisible rubber band around me. Perfect internet, fiber. What am I supposed to do? Caps Lock on Twitter says COD servers are on life support right now. This person says Warzone servers, multiplayer and zombies is fine. Cap says, no, they aren't. I saw another person complaining that if they play zombies, their ping will just spike up because it's like online all the time. Happa says, if you can't handle 17% packet loss, then I don't know what to tell you. Get good. This person says, came back to play yesterday since Destiny 2 was down for maintenance and it was so bad. Literally felt like every game or every other game, people were stuttering or everyone was getting timed out. 4 of every 5 games is packet loss. Can't play right now. Sub1KD says, was straight up getting rubber banded and teleported around all night, but got it done. These servers are something else right now. And my ping is 13 milliseconds on Wi-Fi with 2 milliseconds jitter before anyone blames my internet. 30 straight lobbies. Minimum packet loss is 7%. What the F is going on tonight? Tonight? I'm sorry. This has been a long time thing in some form for like 3 years now, pretty much since Vanguard came out. Let's get back to the video here, but let's also talk about skill-based matchmaking, engagement optimized matchmaking. There's a rumor it's getting tweaked. I will believe it when I see it. Don't forget that 3 years ago with Vanguard, they integrated it into Warzone, ended up breaking Warzone, ended up breaking Vanguard, ended up breaking Cold War, and ended up breaking Modern Warfare 2019, the worst somehow. A colossal goat fuck of an update. I made a video on it. It's one of my most viewed videos for Vanguard, if not one of my most viewed COD videos of all time, because it was such... I mean, $1 billion company, infinite resources, man. The fact of the matter is, people continue to play this garbage, and they do not care. Even with XDefiant out, taking their multiplayer players away from them, they do not care. They do not care if you play multiplayer or not. It is an afterthought. They just want to sell you the game. The fact of the matter is this: you have people playing for campaign, you have people playing for zombies, and you have people playing for multiplayer. The multiplayer portion of the game will be a massive disappointment. And I'm sorry, but it's time I hit you with some cold hard truth and some logic, all right? Call of Duty does not want to release a good game. That might be crazy. That might be crazy to hear, but they do not want to release a good game. Because if they release a good game with everything you've ever wanted in multiplayer, like let's say Black Ops 2, for instance, you're not going to want to buy the next one. Why would they satisfy you? Why would they satisfy you? They want to release a giant pile of shit that's been hyped to holy hell. They want to advertise and hype up this game. Then you buy it. You realize it's garbage after a month or two. You put it on the shelf, and then next year, they're going to get you again. They don't want to release a good game because They learned their lesson with Ghost. They released Black Ops 2, and it was so good that people didn't play Ghost and went back to Black Ops 2. They do not want that. They never want that again. Is it a coincidence that since Ghost, the quality of the games have gradually dipped, and the monetization practices to nickel and dime the customers to death have skyrocketed? They've gone up. No, it's not. I'm not sure if you guys remember this, but they were so worried after Black Ops 3 came out because Black Ops 3 was good. Black Ops 3 was a good game. Was it as good as Black Ops 2? It's arguable. I don't think so because of the loot box shit, but I enjoyed Black Ops 3. Activision knew, and this is factual, they knew that Infinite Warfare, made by Infinity Turd, was going to bomb. People were sick of non-boots on the ground gameplay. They did, well, technically, they weren't with Black Ops 3. I think people generally liked that game, but they knew Infinite Warfare was going to bomb. It's just Black Ops 3.5, and that's being generous because it's made by Infinity Turd. I'm sorry if you guys liked that game, but it didn't need to exist. Activision bundled it with Modern Warfare Remastered. They pretty much made it so that to get Modern Warfare Remastered, you had to buy Infinite Warfare. I mean, wrap your head around that right now. Seriously. They have all these things in their back pocket to get you to spend money even when the game sucks or they know it's going to bomb. They don't want to release the best game they can release ever. Straight up. And while you might be saying like, well, I'm buying it for the campaign and I'm buying it for the zombies. That's cool and all, but you're still gonna have these issues. With campaign, it is a coin flip on if it's actually gonna be good nowadays. Seriously. Look at the last campaign we got. Look at Modern Warfare 3's campaign and tell me you have faith after that game. You know, like it's a coin flip if that's going to be good. Also, it's like 3 hours long, 3-4 hours long. You're going to pay $70 for that? Zombies could be good, but I fear we're going to have tons of server issues like we did with Modern Warfare 3. The zombies shit should not be always online, but I guarantee you it probably will. And the multiplayer. Guys, sorry. Just play X Defiant, man. Just play X Defiant. I'm sticking with X Defiant, and this is a game that released to be the best it could be. It's going to continue to get better. I don't know what else to say other than I am happy to play this game for a long time as long as they keep supporting it and keep bringing me updates. Whether you guys want to admit it or not, Call of Duty is frightened of X Defiant because X Defiant threatens their multiplayer component. They will do everything in their power to get you to buy Black Ops 6 and even get you to play Black Ops 6 because it doesn't matter if you're playing multiplayer or not. It still tracks in the metrics because it's all in the Call of Duty HQ and they're going to brag about their numbers and all that, especially with Game Pass now factored in. But the fact of the matter is that they don't give a shit. They don't care to make a good game. They will do everything but make a good game to get you to play Black Ops 6 because they want you to spend money. And then next year, I guarantee you, next year, if Black Ops 6 doesn't move the needle for them the way they want it to, especially with Game Pass, they're going to release like a Black Ops 2. It's rumored that it's a Black Ops 2 sequel. I think they're just flat out going to remaster Black Ops 2 or something. Do like they did with Modern Warfare 3, make it a DLC and give you all the classic Black Ops 2 maps, minus all the soul of the original, minus David Vonderhaar leading the way and leading the charge there, and I don't know, man. Guys, this is not the same Treyarch that released Black Ops 2. This is maybe 10% of those people, if that. We don't even have Vonderhaar leading the way or directing things. And he completely pieced out and made a different studio. Is all this making sense? I don't think I'm just saying this just to say it. I don't think I'm being negative for the sake of it. How are they going to keep selling you a game every year? How are they going to keep you on Game Pass unless they give you just enough to get you to buy the game, check out the game, and then do it again next year? I mean, it's the Madden strategy. It's the WWE 2K strategy. It's all these yearly release titles. that need to go the way of the fucking dodo. All of them. Every single yearly release game needs to die. The problem is that people buy into the hype, and I'm here to tell you right now, man, doesn't really matter what Treyarch does. Maybe I am wrong, and their 4-year development time, which is actually technically, I want to say 2 years, because they're working on 2 games simultaneously. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Again, I think one of them is just a DLC, but that 4-year development time means nothing. Look at Modern Warfare 2. Do you guys remember this? Let's take a little trip down memory lane, shall we? 3 years, 3,000 devs. Modern Warfare 2 is the most advanced Call of Duty of all time, according to Activision. All this stupid shit that got everyone hyped, only to be one of the biggest disappointments in gaming history. And I'm not being facetious, I'm not exaggerating, that is not hyperbole. Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2 is one of the biggest, in my opinion, the biggest flops in gaming history. Yes, it sold well, but everyone with a brain hated it. Oh, I'm sorry, do you like the game? Well, check and make sure your brain's still in your fucking skull. Would you do that for me, please? Thank you. Man, I'm telling you, whenever there's no expectations and you get like a Call of Duty Vanguard, I mean, no one expected that game to be good, and it wasn't. It was laughably bad. But when you get something like that, it doesn't hit as hard as when you're looking forward to a game being good, and then you get a Black Ops Cold War. People keep saying Black Ops Cold War was pretty good. At the end of its life cycle, when they went to the next game, yes, it was pretty good. When it launched, I'm sorry, deplorable, horrible, garbage. You know, like, it was unfinished, filled with SBMM, one zombies map, and just generally speaking, it felt like the worst parts about every other Treyarch game put into one. By far the worst Treyarch Call of Duty ever. I don't think that's debatable. The score streak system was stupid. The maps were mid and not memorable. The gunplay was uninspired. The game was, I'm bringing this back, boring. It was boring. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, by the end of it, it had the content it should have released with, and it had most of the issues ironed out, but my God, man, I don't know. I seriously was so surprised when I played X Defiant, because the game is just, it's complete. You know what I mean? Like, it's complete, and it works. And I'm not used to that for the past 5 years. I have not been used to that. I've been used to this crunch time, yearly release crap. They waited and released this game when they felt it was ready, and it's like 95% ready. We gotta fix some hit reg issues, and that's really about it. There's a few numbers that maybe need to be tweaked, like balance-wise. That's it, though. I mean, the game works. It's playable. You load it up, you can matchmake, there's no glitches and bugs that I found. It just works, man. Like, I'm not used to that. If you think Black Ops 6 is going to be anything but a glitchy mess, a buggy mess with tons of problems, then I'm sorry, I have snake oil I want to sell you out of the trunk of my car. Oh my God. Guys, listen, if you've never listened to me before, Let me give you the verdict on the game, the full verdict. I will be honest with you. I hope I'm wrong. And the game blows my socks off. You know, they have competition now with X Defiant, and the multiplayer is the best multiplayer we've ever gotten. I hope that's true. I don't think it will be. I hope I'm wrong, though. I hope I'm wrong, but wait until I check out the game. I have Game Pass. I can check it out for free. Let you guys know what's up. I'll catch you on the next one, though. Everybody rate, comment, subscribe. Ring that notification bell, too. I'll see you later. Peace.
Need some parting advice?